Hey there, my name is Opeyemi Balogun, and I am so excited to meet you all. My topic is navigating teen struggles, and the focus will be on number one, peer pressure, number two, crushes, number three, habits, and number four, substance use. For those of you that are just climbing into your teen years, you're just getting to age 13, you're welcome into the wild and wonderful world of teenhood, what you generally call adolescence. It is wild and wonderful. It is wild in the sense that it is a world full of confusion, right? It's full of social pressures, risk taking. It's full of hormonal imbalance. There are days you're very happy and all over everywhere, and there are days you're like, you don't just want anyone around you. Everyone irritates you. It's a world where you find yourself suddenly searching for your identity. So it is a wild one. And then it is wonderful. For those of you who are literature students, what do we call that? When we use two opposite words together. Wild and wonderful. I guess that's what you call oxymoron. Now, it is wonderful in the sense that it is the best time that you can discover yourself. And my dear, if you get it right, you have won a jackpot into adulthood. Now, I know that many of you can't wait for adulthood. Yes, you can't wait to be doing things like adult. Yeah, you can't wait to be making decisions alone without anyone questioning you or challenging you, without anyone interrupting you. Yes, I know. Right. While it is good to aspire for adulthood, guys, this stage you are now, you are like the egg that is very fragile. Now, when we talk about navigating teen struggles, especially peer pressure, let me give you an illustration. A group of 10 girls were playing in a class, and then they asked themselves what each person's favorite color was. Surprisingly, 9 out of these 10 girls said, their favorite color was pink. And then there was one girl whose favorite color wasn't pink. Now, seeing that everyone chose pink as their favorite color and not wanting to be the odd one out, do you know what the girl quickly did? She quickly said, my favorite color is pink as well. Meanwhile, her favorite color is white. Now, that is what we call peer pressure. That's what it looks like. Peer pressure is you saying yes when you actually mean no. So it is a direct or indirect influence that encourages you to change your attitude or to change your belief or your values, your core values. Now, peer pressure can be positive and it can be negative. I know before now we talk a lot about negative peer pressures, which is what I should be addressing now. It can be positive and it can be negative. When the pressure to do something will lead to your personal development, your personal growth, when that pressure will push you to achieve an outstanding success, then that's a positive pressure. Let me give you an instance. During the last holiday, all your friends learned to ride bicycle and they now ride to school. These were the friends that you all trek to school in the morning every day before they learn to ride bicycle. Now, the moment they learn to ride bicycle, and your school is far, the moment they learn to ride bicycle, they stopped trekking and they all used their bicycle. Now you are left out. You are the only one walking to school alone. That's going to be boring, right? Very boring. You might start feeling like, I think I should go learn this thing too. Now, that feeling itself is what we call peer pressure. But this is a positive one. Listen, it is peer pressure, but it is a positive one this time around. What makes it positive? Number one, it is going to add a new skill to you. Number two, it will help you manage your time. You will become a good time manager. Number three, it is a way of exercising your body as well. Now, it can be negative in the sense that if that pressure leads you into doing something that is against your value, then it is negative. If it leads you into going against what makes you comfortable, if it leads you into doing something that can harm you just because you don't want to be left out, If it leads you into doing something you don't like just because you want to keep your friends, you want your friends to be happy with you, then that is negative peer pressure. If you have to smoke so that your friends can accept you, when you fully know that smoking is dangerous to your health, you know it doesn't have any advantage to you, right? But you did it because you want your friends to accept you, because you want to stay in that friendship group, then that is a negative peer pressure. Here's the truth, guys. See, you don't have to shrink yourself to belong. Any friend that genuinely cares about you will respect your values, will respect your boundaries, and they will not try to push you or try to change you from who you are. They will not. I know you want to be liked. I know that you don't like being the odd one out. You feel like everyone is doing it, and so you want to succumb to that pressure too. Every girl of your age has a boyfriend, and you know, everyone is laughing at you, looking at you as the odd one out. I know you feel that way. I know you feel like, oh, everyone has a social media account. They call me a baby for not having one. I know you feel that way. You feel like, oh, everyone laughs at me because my uniform is different from theirs. They say my uniform looks different from that of others because it is too long. Others are wearing skimpy. And because of that, you want to succumb to the pressure. One thing you don't know about being the odd one is that you become the center of attention if you are the odd one. Everyone is talking about you, whether good or bad. But why do you care? Why do you care? My dear, you are the celebrity of that time. They know you already that you are not going to bend to their rules. And so they must talk. They must talk. And listen, if you all do the same thing, no one sees any uniqueness. There is no individuality. People will only be seeing the group. But if there are a group of 10 children, everyone wears white and one person is wearing black, who do you think is noticed first? The one wearing black. So you don't have to bend or shrink yourself just to fit in. So guys, how do you navigate peer pressure? Learn to say no unapologetically. Guys, you owe no one an apology for looking and dressing like a child of God, even when others look otherwise. You do not owe anybody an apology for that. Yeah. You don't owe anybody an apology for taking ordinary Fanta when everyone is taking alcohol in a friend's birthday party. You don't owe anybody any apology. Trust me. It's your choice. And that's their choice. Good for them. You don't owe anybody an apology for not going to the party while everyone in your class is going. It's your choice and their choice. Everyone should deal with it. So you have the right to say no when things are going against your values. And you should only say yes when things align with your values. You are not going to change yourself, change who you are just to fit in. Now, let's talk about crushes. The one we love to hear, but we don't love to talk about. Crushes. Yeah. Having a feeling for someone. Yeah. Now, having a crush is normal. Yeah. Those butterflies you feel in your belly when you see that boy or that girl, they are normal. They are normal, yeah. Your feelings are valid and they are a part of your growth as an adolescent. But then what matters is what you do with those feelings. What you do with that feeling. Now, there are things I want you to know about crushes. Number one, those feelings, they are only temporary. They don't last long. As a matter of fact, a study said that those feelings only last for months. Only about 2% of them develop into a future relationship. Just last Sunday, a girl I know who had been in a relationship with a boy since she was 16, I heard about the breakup of the relationship. Now the girl is around 25, and just last month, the relationship broke up. That's what we're talking about. Only 2% of them. If you think, oh, I've been with that boy since I was 12 years old, 13 years old, and we are still together, we are 18. Wait until you become an adult and your eyes are opening. and your orientation is changing, that's when you know that those feelings are temporary. They will go. Something will challenge the feeling and it will go. Number two, you see those feelings, they come from idealization. Now, this is what I mean. For example, the reason you are crushing on that boy is because he speaks so well. When he's speaking, when he's talking, he talks like an angel. Idealization. Or, oh, she's the most brilliant girl in our class. You know, he's the campus big boy. He's our church keyboardist. He plays so well. When he's playing, my head turns, you know. Yeah, excuse me. She sings the highest soprano. If you listen to that sister's voice, she sings like, you know, because of all those things. Or she has a fairest skin color in our school. Now, the thing about this idealization is that the day you move closer and you discover a different thing, that feeling will die. Or the day you later find someone that possesses a better quality of that same thing you saw than that person. For example, the girl is the fairest girl in your school and that's why you're crushing. The day you find a girl fairer than the fairest girl, that feeling will die. It will die. So, the feeling is temporary and it comes from idealization. And number three, the feelings are mostly one-sided. You are the one feeling that way. Let's tell ourselves the truth. You are the one who feels that way, and you're trying, you are trying so hard to be with the person. The person isn't feeling that way. The person doesn't even notice you. Now, the day they notice you, they notice you like them and that you want to be with them, they may decide to play along with you. They decide to play along with you, and this may eventually end in the mind game that we are talking about. They play along with you, they date you, they eat and dump, chop and clean out. They eat, clean out, and then they dump. And that's the reason for the outbreak that a lot of younger people today are experiencing. I always tell my daughter this. See, true love will find you when it is time. Because you see this thing we call true love, it doesn't look for an ideology. True love looks for values. It looks for attitude. It looks for virtues. So if there's anything you want to do now that you are a teenager, work on developing your values, your attitude, your virtues. Keep working on it now so that by the time you become an adult, the true love will see those things and will come for you. Now let's move to habits. See, habits are those small choices that you are making now, and they are capable of shaping what becomes of you in the future. So habits are like seeds. Whatever you plant today, you will live with it tomorrow. So whether it is how much time you spend on your phone, or how often you procrastinate, or the way you chew gum in your mouth, or the way you sit down in the public, or the way you speak very loudly whenever you come into the house, people know that Opeyemi is back because your voice is so loud. And so even when you go on the public transport and you need to answer a phone call, you're hello, and everyone is hearing your voice. That habit that you are developing now, it is capable of shaping what your future looks like. So ask yourself, what habit am I building right now? Are they helping me grow? Lastly, substance abuse. This one is a very serious one. There is a pressure to use drugs. There is a pressure to vape. Celebrities are vaping. We watch them on the internet. They are vaping, right? There's a pressure to drink and to experiment with pills. You all know it. Sometimes this pressure is only coming from your curiosity. You're just curious. You want to know what that thing tastes like. You see that vape, it looks like a pen. You are just curious. What are these